Good morning everyone. This video is presented by the students of Ambuja Vidya Niketan and today we will discuss about financial literacy.
So Arya, what is financial literacy?
Financial literacy is nothing but knowing how to keep what we earn and do more with what we keep. Financial literacy is understanding how you can build your own personal wealth. It is an essential life skill. The most basic way to start being a financially literate is knowing budgeting, managing debt, savings and investing.
What are the benefits of financial literacy?
Benefits of financial literacy is it can help you to avoid mistakes, it can help you to make smarter decisions, it insulates you from the troubles of economy and makes money work for us. The most common question every human being arises is what we are today and what we want to be in the future. So the important financial life phases are first startup, second build up, third fine tuning and fourth is retirement. For all these life phases, first you need to understand what are the savings, investment and income. So Vinita, what is savings?
Savings is a conscious and a planned way of setting aside a portion of personal income. It must be defined as an expense. It is an expense that buys your future. Equation: income minus consumption.
What are the obstacles of savings?
Procrastination: delaying savings or putting your savings off for another time. First, poor spending habits includes spending on unnecessary items, impulse buying, or unstable lifestyle. Second, culture dependency, overly depending on others. Third, lack of financial literacy, spending on liability or an item that decreases in value, not knowing how your money will grow or work for you in future.
Can anyone just tell me what is income?
Income is the money you receive as a payment or as an interest on money you save.
What are the importance of income?
The importance of income are, as an investor, we know that income is an essential component of total return. It helps us in fields such as savings, our income, investing our money in any field such as share, bond, debentures and etc.
What is source of income?
Source of income are something that provides a regular supply of money which is known as income source, and the source of income are pension, employment, wages, salaries and etc.
What are the streams of income?
There are some streams of income. Earned income, business income, interest income, dividend income, rental income and etc.
What is investment?
The money, appreciation or income which you get or which is paid to you, you can use that income or money for investing your money or purchasing, buying something for your future, which is also termed as future planning.
Where we can invest income?
We can invest our income in saving accounts in our bank. We can use bank FD, means bank fixed deposit. We can use PPF, public provident fund. We can buy the shares of company. We can buy the ventures of company and etc.
Is it good to invest?
Yes, it is good to invest for you and your family also, because it helps you in your future.
So my topic is insurance policies. Insurance policy means the protection from financial losses. It is the protection from financial losses, and it is against the means it is provide protection to manage our family, assets, properties, etc.
What are some importance or needs of insurance?
Those who are looking to take care of their family, assets, properties, and etc. and themselves also can take the insurance policy. Insurance policy may help in medical emergencies, hospitalization, and any medical care required in the future. The financial loss to the family due to the unfortunate death of the sole earner can be covered by the insurance plans. The family can repay the debts like home loans and other debts which the insured may have taken incurred in his or her lifetime.
What are the types of insurance?
Types of insurance. There are many types of insurance, but the more preferred are life insurance, health insurance, home insurance, child insurance, vehicles insurance.
What is the importance of life insurance?
Life insurance is the contract between the policyholder and the insurance company, where the insurer promises to pay a sum of money in exchange for a premium.
What are the basic terms used in insurance?
Insurer. means the person who give the advice for insurance. Second, insured, the person who had taken the insurance. Third, policyholder, the person who is going to buy the insurance. And the nominee, the person, the insured person has to nominate one or more person who will get the benefit of the insurance after the death of the insured person, and the nominated person is called a nominee.
Why nominee is needed?
If the unfortunate death of the insured person happens, then to whom the benefit should be given. That's why the nominee is needed. And there are two types of insured companies: private sector insured companies like LIC, and the private sector insured companies like HDFC, SBI, and etc.
What is mutual funds? A mutual fund is a professionally managed investment fund that pulls money from many investors to invest money. Securities.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of mutual funds?
The advantages and disadvantages are as compared to direct investing in individual securities. The advantages of mutual funds are economies of scale, diversification, liquidity, and professional management. The disadvantages of mutual funds are no control over time, recognition of gains, less opportunity to customize, and no prediction in income.
What is the importance of mutual fund?
Mutual funds have better prospects, providing higher returns over time, as one can invest in a diverse range in sector of industry.
Who regulates the mutual fund?
Mutual funds are regulated by the government bodies and are required to publish information regarding performance compared of performance to benchmark, fee charge, and securities. Mutual funds in India are regulated by the Exchange and Securities Board of India, the regulations of the securities and commodity market owned by the government of India.
What is systematic investing plan?
Systematic investment plan is an investment vehicle offered by many mutual funds for investing in a small amount in periodically. The frequency of the investment is weekly, monthly, or quarterly.
What is one-time investment?
One-time investment is a type of investment where we can invest in a huge lump sum in a particular scheme for a specific duration. As an investor, if one can have substantial amount of money and have high tolerance risks, they can invest in one-time investment.
What are examples of mutual funds?
The examples of mutual funds are SBI Contra Fund Direct, HDFC Equity Plan, and ICI Potential Fund. What are debentures?
Debenture is a long-term source of a finance. It has a fixed rate of interest. Debenture is an acknowledgement of a debt taken by the company instrument of debenture includes debenture stock, bonds, or any another instrument of a company evidencing a debt, whether constituting a charge on the assets of the company or not. Debenture is a borrowed fund. It has no voting rights.
What are the types of debentures?
There are three types of debentures: secured and unsecured, registered and bearer, convertible and non-convertible debentures. If you want to invest in debentures, you need to have a demat account. Debentures are issued through brokers and syndicates. Fixed deposits are a type of a product offered through a bank.
How much minimum amount should be invested in debentures?
Usually, investor can start investing with amount as low as rupees 10,000. What's that?
Can you put some more light in this topic?
Benefits of investing in debentures are higher rate of interest as compared to fixed deposits. If the bonds are listed, as one can sell it in the secondary market before its maturity. If listed bond, possibility of capital appreciation, that is, one can sell your bond at a price higher than your cost price in the market.
Yes.
I have a query regarding shares.
Yes.
A company is divided into two small equal units of a finite number. Each unit is known as share. A investor who holds share in the market is known as shareholder. Example, if a market capitalization of a company is worth 10 lakh and each price of share is 10 rupees, so 1 lakh is share issued by the company.
What are the types of shares?
First, preference share. As the name suggested, preference, it gets preference over the other type of shareholder. They get a fixed dividend. They are not the real owner of the company. If a company is in the wind up process, they have the first right to get repaid. Second, equity share. Equity share is also known as ordinary share. Most of the company have this type of shares. They are the real owners of the company. They get dividend, but it is not fixed. It is very year to year of a company's profit. They get dividend after the preference shareholder.
How to invest in share market?
Yes. First, open a demat account. Ensure that it should be linked with your bank account so that transaction gets smoothly. Sign in a demat account, the mobile based application or a web platform. Choose a stock you want to purchase. Make sure you have a finance in your bank account so that you can purchase it. Last step is you will get your bank account will get debited and you will get shares in your demat account.
What is National Pension Scheme?
National Pension Scheme (NPS) is a government-sponsored pension scheme. This scheme was launched in January 2004 for government employees. NPS is a retirement-oriented investment option that provides periodic annuity and a lump sum corpus on the attainment of retirement age. It is cost-efficient investment that ultimately benefits the subscriber. The objective of National Pension Scheme is to secure the life of an individual financially after retirement. As compared to other investment options, NPS bears comparatively low risk. It means it is a low risk investment system.
What is the interest rate?
The NPS interest rate usually range from 9% per annum to 12% per annum. NPS contribution towards Tier 1 account subjects to income tax benefits.
We can also invest in precious metals.
Can you explain about precious metals?
Yes, precious metals are rare and naturally occurring metallic chemical elements which are usually high in economical values. Historically, these elements were used as currency, which we all know as Swarna Mudra, but in present time, these are used as investments.
Can you put some more light in this topic?
Yeah, sure. Let's know about how many elements do we have. We have total 8 precious metals, which are gold, silver, platinum, palladium, osmium, ruthenium, and rhodium.
What is the currency code of gold and silver?
Not only these two, plus platinum and palladium have each ISO 4217 currency code number.
Which among these is most expensive metal?
Rhodium holds the title of being most precious and expensive kind of a metal on this planet. So let's know, you might be curious to know how we can invest in these materials. So let's know about gold futures. The biggest advantage and also the biggest risk that future offer great leverage, which means you can own a lot of gold futures in less money. So let's know, you might be thinking, why is gold investment good for future? So gold is always gold. Although the price of gold is volatile in the short term, whereas it has always maintained its price in the long term. So let's know some facts about this gold. Homemakers of India hold the 11% of world's gold, which means directly that the women of India hold the 11% of world's gold. According to 2019 gold jewelry consumption, India was at first rank with 136.6 tons of gold with them. Thanks.
I'm going to tell you about EPF and PPF. EPF is an abbreviation for Employee Provident Fund. If you're working in a company with more than 20 employees, then you are registered under the Employee Provident Act 1956. In this scheme, a part of your monthly payroll, including your DA amount, is saved into your EPF account, which you can withdraw after your retirement at the future. And PPF is an abbreviation for I forgot PPF. Yeah, if you want to invest in PPF, you have to be an unemployed person, or an entrepreneur. You can put up to 500 to 1,500 rupees a year.
Which is better, EPF or PPF?
If you're an employee, EPF is a better option for you because 12% of your amount is saved for future use. Alright, that's all we have for EPF and PPF. This is the end of the session. Thank you very much for joining us. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.